Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. ¡Ey! Isan, enhorabuena por ser el primero, por redimir ese first. Congratulations for redeeming that first, Isan. Objection, welcome in Blue Parrot. Dios mío. Porque todo el mundo está suscrito, ¿qué ha pasado? ¡Aro! ¡América ya! ¡Aro! Hola Zark, hola Víctor. Pero cuando un modelo VTuber. VTuber no, pero PNGTuber quizás. Hello, la Yaya, welcome in. Dios mío, estamos todo el mundo aquí. Everyone is here. Un segundo, gente. Me voy a echar un poco de agua. Caitlyn ha pasado así, la verdad que sí. Grande Caitlyn. Caitlyn, te queremos. Para cuando tenga perras para encargarlo. Exacto. ¡Aló! ¡Ey, Pepe! ¿Qué tal? El silencio del VTuber. No sé, VTuber no, porque modelo 3D no creo, pero un PNGTuber estaría guay, la verdad. Bueno, welcome in everyone. I hope that you're all having a wonderful Sunday. Espero que todo el mundo estéis pasando un buen y relajante domingo. Jus. Ay, Dios. Nameless, ¿qué haces? Un segundo. Pepe. Ay, perfecto. Alright, and today we're going to continue with Dual Destinies Case 2. Ay, que ya te da el VIP. Dual Destinies Case 2. Hopefully we're going to finish that today. Con suerte hoy terminaremos el segundo caso de Dual Destinies. Así que nada, let's just jump right into the game. Allow me to... Dios mío, ¿dónde tengo el juego? Ah, he perdido el juego. You can do it. There we go. Me cuesta un poco, pero una vez arranca. Yes, last day of the case ahead. Nice. Ace Attorney. Te dejo de fondo que tengo que preparar el mío directo y no quiero spoilers de esta saga. Dale. Que te vaya bien, Pepe. Hermano, tremenda siesta me iba a echar, pero faltaban 20 minutos para el chambeo. Así que aquí estamos. ¡No! Te estoy quitando tiempo de la siesta, lo siento mucho. I'm sorry. I didn't want to take time away from your siesta, from your nap. Muy fuerte en los juicios, gracias, Pepe. Tengo sueño, Zark. Pues duerme más. Ay, sí. Gente, todos los que estáis aquí. Todo el mundo. A seguir a Nameless, por favor. Te pasa por no haber mirado a los ojos a Orfeo. Exacto. Eso intenté, pero mi cuerpo decidió madrugar. Pero Zark, dime. Es que empecé a hacer directos hace poco, entonces, gente, vayan a darle un follow. Tus castas, now, sí. Now, everyone go follow Nameless. They just started streaming, they stream in both English and Spanish. And I had the honor of being their first, ¿cómo se dice invitado en inglés? Bueno, no me sale. Bueno, eso. Gente, vayan a seguir a Nameless, por favor. Se me olvidó seguirte antes. Guest, exacto. I was their first guest. Que al final se me borró el directo, no lo encuentro. Da igual, harás más. Entonces, que la gente te vaya a seguir. Everyone go follow Nameless, right now. Alright. The Monstrous Turnabout. Trial, Day 2. Cross-Examining Level. Ya, pero yo lo quería. Ya, es que creo que es porque activaste la opción en medio del directo. Me voy. Suerte. Chao, Pepe. Hasta luego. Nos vemos en hora y media, uy. Hora y media y la otra hora y media. En Pickle Woodland, thank you for lurking. I hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday, my friend. And take it easy. Your boyfriend, your sexy man. Voy con mucho retraso. Cuando vas con retraso, a mí me sirve recargar la página o recargar la calidad de imagen del directo. Your sexy man indeed. Is everything like... Ok, ¿se ve bien? Perfecto. Ok. April 19th, 10:25 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. We did it, Apollo! We finally dragged Mr. Level into court! Yeah. Hey, why the long face? I can't help but feel I'm missing something important. Plus, Prosecutor Blackwell's bound to mount a counterattack. You really are a warrior, aren't you? It will be fine. Eki hechara. That mystery figure who opened the Forbidden Chamber for Mr. Filch had to have been Florence Lavelle. I know, I was watching the cinematic intro at the beginning of the case, but that's not what's bugging me. I wish I could put my finger on it though. Please keep it together. I will probably pass out to his voice. As in sleeping peacefully, not simping, I was behaving. Thank you, Nameless. I appreciate it. At any rate, the big showdown with Mr. Lavelle is up next, so chin up, Apollo. April 19th, 11 AM. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Night. Gracias por el lurqueo. Que descanses. Recupérate pronto. Oh, now he's green. He's the Joker now. Gente, es el bromas.
Let's see. Court is back in session. Our next witness is...
Oh god, he's the Joker. Yes, I am acting on behalf of the mayor in this very important matter.
It seems the witness is predisposed at the moment.
Surely you jest. I will hold you to your promise. Remember that. El Guasón. One message lasted that statement. He's so hot. Oh, my deepest apologies. This is Laurent Lavelle, personally to Mayor Temma. Or should I say, the accused. Ouch, like the poor mayor hasn't suffered enough. Well, what business do you have with me? I'm a very busy man, so let's make this as brief as possible. Shut up, Frenchie. Your boldness.
Oh, right. Mr. Filch's testimony has revealed a hole in your alibi. And for this reason, you are suspected of having some sort of connection with the case at hand.
To think I'd be associated with this entirely lurid affair. Well, I'm not, so may I go now? I have very important matters to tend to. But I'm just stating a fact. I still haven't said or done anything. You're just judging me with prejudice now. Tark, how do you think the Frenchie breakdown will be? I think that his phones are going to blow up. Creo que los teléfonos le van a explotar. Y se va a quedar sin traje. Y se le van a ver que los hombros son hombreras exageradamente grandes o algo así. I think that like his phones are going to blow up and then his suit is going to burn or something like that.
Objection!
I don't think so, Mr. Lavelle. Do you realize what a serious crime you have committed? I don't think so, Nameless. You guys said you said the same thing as Apollo right now, La Yaya. I haven't said or done anything though. Said yes, done nope.
Witness, you're being accused of perjury. This is your chance to clear the air.
Fine. The truth is I faked my alibi for a very good reason. The mayor was obviously the killer, so I created a fake alibi to confuse the matter. The mayor was obviously the killer, so I created a fake alibi to confuse them. What? You see, as his personal aide, I felt I had to protect him. Sorry. You think this is funny? Yeah, you think this is funny? What the hell is wrong with you? Sebas, ¿qué tal, mi amigo? ¿Cómo estás, compañero? ¿Cómo te encuentras? His hair color isn't water resistant, so I think he's going to begin sweating and get every color he has circled through all... Oh, that's also nice. Oh, es verdad el pelo, es verdad, es verdad. Sebas, estamos interrogando al Guasón, al Bromas, al Joker. The serious crime, against aesthetic and good taste in general. I said nothing wrong, that I agree, Nameless. ¿Eso no es ya ilegal por sí? Exacto. I am behaving perfectly. Aquí siguen las leyes muy malas. So far so good. Mentir sobre tu coartada es un crimen. Exacto. Aquí en la tragedia de escribir personajes que no son míos. Dale. Finalmente el juicio contra Joaquín Phoenix, sí, sí. O sea, mírale. Is that your alibi? You're a suspect too. What were you really doing at the time of the crime? sea, mírale. Mírale. Ah, bueno, se me ha ido el de esto. Bueno, se ha ido. Stop. Peasant, how dare you accuse me, one of the beautiful people, of being... Stop stalling and tell the court what you were really doing at the time of the crime.
Silence.
Uy. Uy. A ver, la gente se ha callado. Ha sido efectivo. Silence. Everyone is in silence right now, Blackwell.
Enough jabbering. Swords have been drawn. The time for talk is past.
Swords? What swords?
This is a duel to the death. The fate of the accused rests in our hands.
Han conseguido que el modelo del francés es de repugnancia, de verdad, ¿eh? Una obra de arte, sí, sí, literal. Es como cuando Eduardo gritaba pecera para que nos callásemos. ¿Cómo? Eso no me acuerdo.
Begone, ye of cowardly heart. Oh, the battlefield has no place for ye.
Again. Oh my.
Spare me, please!
So much for sturdier shackles. Ah!
Those chains hindered my bow that heads would roll this day.
This gives keeping your head only in court a whole new meaning.
Will the witness please deliver the accused's death knell? Death knell? Death knell? I don't know. You know of what I speak.
Most certainly. His goose is already cooked. Time to stick a fork in him. Whatever he has to say can't be good. As I told Prosecutor Blackwell during the recess, I rushed right over to the fox chamber when I heard little Jinxie scream. What? Then, drumroll please. I saw Mayor Tema opening the forbidden chamber doors. But...
There you have it. The mystery man who opened the chamber door is witnessed by one Phineas Filch. It was the accused. There was never any third party.
I am restraining myself so much. Nameless, breathe. Nameless, respira, breathe. Oh, and that's not all. I heard something quite startling there at the scene of the crime. Startling sounds bad. The mayor, who was barely conscious, muttered this. Forgive me, Jinxie. I killed the alderman. That's right. The mayor actually confessed to the murder right then and there. Yeah, that's not good. The two of them, los dos están sudando mares.
He confessed!
Look at them both. Red and yellow, they're like, oh no.
Order! Order in the court! This is quite conclusive testimony, if it stands.
Just so. And quite astonishing, I might add. I only learned of this fact during the recess.
I just love surprises, don't you? That's why I saved the best for last. Consider it a gift from me to you. No way. I don't believe Mr. Level heard the mayor confess.
But is this really true? Did Mayor Tema really confess?
It is, indeed. During the last recess, I confirmed it with the mayor's daughter. It would seem Mayor Tema actually did confess.
That testimony is quite favorable to the prosecutions.
This is Level. Yes, I called earlier about the party reservations. That's right. And I'll be calling my little shindig Mayor Tema's conviction gala. Damn. Wow, you're going down. A splendid time is guaranteed for all but the mayor and his defense.
Well, as it seems our witness is a very busy man, let's get right to his testimony. Mr. Lavelle, please tell us what you saw when you came upon the scene of the crime.
Chat, I'm going to kill this man with my bare hands. What Lavelle saw? Ooh. Starting off with a... Ooh, with a diagram, alright. Sleepy. I'm also like very sleepy today, chat. I was in the hallway, hiding in the shadows. That's when I heard the confession. Upon learning of her father's crime, the Lindsay fled without ever noticing me. Immediately after that, the mayor came to, stood up, and opened the forbidden chamber. As I ran in terror, the demon emerged from his prison. In shock, I fled down to the hallway to my right, to the one with the phone at the end. Aha. Impossible, because Jinxie was there at the phone at the time.
I must say, this is a shocking revelation. Quite unexpected. To think the defendant actually confessed then and there to his crime.
Perhaps the guilt was too much to bear, so he confided in his daughter.
You do realize you should not have withheld such crucial testimony from the court.
Once again, sorry. It's just, I fear being accused if I mention coming up that... Oh, sorry. It's just, I fear being accused if I mention coming upon that most unpleasant scene. Ugh, why did the mayor's confession have to be brought up by this guy? We better do something before the judge declares the mayor guilty.
As a death row inmate once told me in years gone by, there is a time to fight, and a time to yield. A time to live, and a time to die.
This seems like a pop song lyric. Ah, he's laying it on real thick now. He's laying it what, Apollo? Simon, fuck off, please. La Yaya, do you miss Band 6? Because I miss Band 6. Le echo mucho de menos.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examination. Yeah. What level saw? After leaving the scene and calling the police, they passed each other at the bend in the hall as he made for the foyer. Yeah, he was at the phone, so this should work, I think? It should work, right?
Objection!
There we go. Florent Level, you're lying about having witnessed these events from the hallway. What on earth do you mean?
Yes. Oi, I'm going to die. Yes, care to fill the rest of us in, Mr. Justice?
If Mr. Level had really fled down into the hall with the phone in it, he would have crossed paths with Miss Temma. What's this? After she discovered the crime scene, she immediately went to call the police. Then, after making her call, she went back into the main hallway. Whereupon, she encountered the demon, yokai, or whatever you want to call it. As for me, I call it Phineas Filch in a Temma Taro costume. The encounter happened right here, where the hallways meet. As for Mr. Level, if he had fled here, feigning escape from the yokai imposter...
Why, yes, the two would have crossed paths.
Right. Except Miss Temma told us that there was no one else in the hall. In short, Miss Temma did not see you in the hall because you were never really there. Oh! My eyes! My beautiful eyes! Ha! That's such a fabulous sense now, is it?
But, Mr. Justice, the witness also stated that he heard the mayor confess. If he was lying about hearing the confession from the hall, then where was he when he heard it?
Inside the Fox chamber. What else?
But isn't that within the very crime scene?
It is, Your Honor. And that means he's not really a witness. Rather, he's the third party I have been alleging this whole time. What? You think I'm the killer? How dare you? Dad, can you imagine if he isn't actually the killer? And he just has like 2 twin brothers. O something like that. Imaginaos que no son diferentes cortes de pelo ni nada, tiene hermanos gemelos. ¿Os lo imagináis?
Silence.
Oh, there you go.
Foolish fob.
Ah, I see you're taking a page out of Francisca's book, huh?
A true man knows when he is beaten. A shield of lies comes to naught before a foe with the sword of truth bared.
Prosecutor Blackquill, what are you? I thought we were on the same side. That would be turbulent, yeah.
You are mistaken. There are no sides here, save for my cold, steely edge of judgment. You are alone upon this battlefield, with naught but your lies and sickly sweet perfume.
Whoa, what just happened? Blackwell's really tearing into him.
You heard the mayor's confession from the inside, did you not, you deviant dandy?
Okay, M. Night Shyamalan. What a twist. ¿Y luego qué pasa? El tribunal es el estómago de un alien. Perdón, solo te he dicho que sea gracioso. When Simon slaps the table, that Portaka reacts. The Portaka, yeah.
For the sole location from which you could have seen and heard the mayor and the Tanuki. Without either of them noticing you were right there in the Fox chamber.
Oh my. So that's how it's going to be. Fine, I'll come clean then. Seriously? You admit to being there in the Fox chamber? I do. I did enter the room after the murder. But I was afraid of being falsely accused, so I lied about it. I feel terrible about lying like that. It's a verb for cologne I used to protect myself. Protect. I'm going to die. No, sorry, you're right. It's happening. You'd better explain yourself, Mr. Level. ¿Qué está pasando, Blue? ¿Todo bien? Yes, of course. I was just about to get to that. The sweating, yes.
The witness is skating on thin ice. I'll remind you that perjury is a very serious crime. Now then, let's hear your testimony again. This time without your perfume of lies.
Even the judge is onto this guy. Witness testimony. In the Fox chamber. I did enter the Fox chamber after the murder. But I didn't enter. Until after Jinxie had heard the confession and left. I heard the mayor groan and hid behind the folding screen there. What I saw there up close, it was absolutely horrifying. So you see, I was there, but merely watching from behind the scene. He is steaming. He will not change her color, no. Also, why does he fondle the flower like that? Don't ask. I have no idea.
Ah, from behind the screen? Why, yes. I believe you wouldn't be spotted if you were there.
Just so. You could see everything without being spotted by the victim, or the Tanuki filch. Suffice to say, he was a mere witness to the events, rather than an actual third party.
This guy is as slippery as an eel. Apollo, do you think he's telling the truth? Well, he was in the Fox chamber, so at least that much must be true.
Defense makers examine our slightly voyeuristic witness.
Cross-examination. In the Fox chamber. I did enter the Fox chamber after the murder.
Hold it!
Why in the world would you enter that grisly crime scene? Why? Because I was worried sick. Mayor Temmasut, It what? It was designed personally by me. I was worried my work of art might get blood on it. This man clearly has his priorities in order. Okay, let's get this over with, shall we? Now, where was I? Oh yes, so I entered the Fox Chamber almost without thinking. But I didn't enter until after Jinxie had heard the confession and left.
Hold it!
Why didn't you enter right away? And go in my designer shoes. Your shoes? Even now, just thinking about getting blood on my fabulous footwear. It sends chills down my spine. That's why I hesitated.
Objection!
That's terrible! A man was dying and another injured, and you're worried about your shoes?
Silence!
Did I remind you, this is a court of law. We are not teaching morality here. We have schools of etiquette and the like for such trivial pursuits.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, if it was a trivial pursuit, then level wouldn't have ended up like this, you know? Yeah.
Now you listen to me, you deceptive dandy. Get to the point, and be quick about it.
Yeah, well, I was there in the Fox Chamber, but... Are you mocking the way I say yes, sir? No. No. No me estoy metiendo contigo. Me encanta la forma en la que lo dices y te estoy copiando, que es diferente. Es como cuando tú dices el punto de seriedad, pues es lo mismo. I heard the mayor groan and hid behind the folding screen there. Where is the autopsy report? Where is the autopsy report? Alright, tema. The victim had been in a drug-induced slumber. So how could he have grown? Groaned? Bueno, vale, ok. ¿He guardado? Sí. Alright. I'm going to try and go for this one, but I don't think it's just yet. But you know, maybe. No, I mean, but this is like the victim, not the mayor.
Hold it!
Wait a second. Why did you hide yourself? Oh my. So you do understand? I do. By hiding, I was concealing my fabulous beauty. Wait, for the sake of the universe? It's something I should never ever do. That's what you were thinking, right? I'm sensing a black hole of egocentricity forming around the witness stand.
We can deliberate his mental process another time. Get on with the testimony. Now!
Well, regarding the murder scene. What I saw there up close, it was absolutely horrifying. Could you describe the crime scene in a bit more detail? And what exactly would you like details about? Well, what I would like to ask you about is... the feathers and tracks. What do you remember about the Yokai feathers and tracks? They resulted when Temataro exited the Forbidden Chamber. He came out in quite a rush, scattering feathers this way and that. Did you immediately know it was Mr. Filt? I did, and that's why I suggested we cook up our alibis together. And how did those practice sessions go? They were nearly the death of me. Filthy has to be the worst student ever. He really doesn't think he's done anything wrong, does he?
Well, Mr. Justice, do you consider his statement to be of any importance?
Is it important? It's probably not particularly important. No, Your Honor. The witness may proceed.
Hold it!
Okay. Maybe the murder weapon? Could you describe the state of the weapons that had been used at the scene? The spear has been thrust all the way through Alderman Cuby. Then, there was the statue the Alderman used to bludgeon Mayor Temma. That incredibly inspiring symbol had fallen to the floor. Oh, right, the statue. But why would he find it inspiring? Why exactly did you find the statue inspiring? Well, when I saw that statue, I felt as if the merger had been realized. It was like a celebration of union between town and village. An inspiring symbol of goodwill. Aha! Got you. A broken statue next to a bloody corpse? Real inspiring?
Well, Mr. Justice, easy.
Yes. I believe that to be extremely important. I request that it be added to the testimony. Attaboy. Yeah, I was thinking about the evidence that we hadn't used just yet. And it's like... Yeah.
Objection!
Your life has finally betrayed you, Mr. Lebel. What possibly could you mean? You said this statue was like a celebration of union between town and village. Isn't that correct? It is indeed, but what of it? The two yokai are joining hands in goodwill. As if they were celebrating the municipal merger. Smag, Apollo. Smag. Something the matter? So, how did you really know that this statue was meant to be a symbol of goodwill again? What?
Justice Dono, explain yourself. And make it quick.
Justice Dono. Careful, Nameless. Any second now, he's going to start saying Nameless son. This statue was meant to symbolize the goodwill in its original form, but that was a secret. A secret? Whatever do you mean? Que digo que Black Quill te va a empezar a decir Nameless son porque es muy japonés, es muy weeb. What I mean is that it broke when someone used it to strike Mayor Temma on the head. What's left clearly makes it look like the two yokai are battling it out. Eep! The statue's secret and its true form were lost inside that locked room. For Miss Temma is the only living soul who should know what it once looked like. So, Mr. Lebel, where could you have possibly seen the statue in its original form? What do you mean, where? The only one possible answer is this. You saw the statue in its original form. Right there, in the room where the elder man was murdered before it was broken. Tan tan tan. Un poco weeaboo. Esto es... Zark, no me provoques que yo me estaba comportando. Eso es verdad. Mal, Zark. Bonk, Zark. Oh. How dare you?
Mr. Justice, aren't you accusing the witness with some sort of crime?
Yes. Yes, I am. Florent Lebel, I accuse you of the murder of Alderman Rex Cuby. Oh. Que no le he dicho nada malo, os han dicho que le va a decir Nameless Son, porque es muy japonés el otro, ya está.
Order! Mr. Lebel, you have been accused of murder. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Ah. How could you possibly accuse me? The embodiment of beauty. Way to go, Apollo. This is the conclusive evidence we needed. Magnífico. Not magnífico. With some type of crime? Además de los que ya ha confesado. Exacto. Accused. Wait, I thought we were in defense lawyering. Yeah. Our defenses consist of accusing others of the crime. We've got you now. We know you killed the elder man. Now admit it, Apollo, this is not decisive evidence.
Silence!
Yep. There he is.
Enough of your silly games, Justice Dono.
Hermano, ¿quieres dejar el perfume que has intoxicado toda la sala con la puta rosita? Exacto. Man, stop with the Please stop with the perfume. You're going to intoxicate everyone in here. Francés tienes que ser. Yes, sir. Me encanta cuando se echa perfume en los ojos y sufre, porque es tontísimo.
This prancing peacock could not possibly be the killer.
Objection!
What are you talking about? His alibi has already crumbled to dust. And I just proved that he was in the Fox Chamber, while it was still locked tight.
Silence!
Zark, ¿qué pasa?
Why could he have not seen the statue in its true form before the murder? After all, he was close friends with the Alderman. Ergo.
Yes, that's right. I clearly remember it now. Alderman Kibi told me about it. About what the statue actually looked like. I mean, he was a good friend of mine.
Objection!
Those noises, I was so shocked. ¿Qué ruidos? ¿Qué pasa? ¿El qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué está pasando? Bueno, a mí me sirve mientras me llame lo que sea que no. Un poco weeaboo. Que miste, no. Estaba haciendo la voz del señor este. Yeah, right. He wouldn't show you a secret gift just like that.
Silence!
Estoy en móvil.
Moreover, it has already been proven that he was not present at the scene of the crime.
It has?
Forgotten, have we? Recall the little scamp statement, if you will. When Jinxie Tenma unlocked the Fox Chamber, she saw the Alderman and the Mayor collapse therein, and no one else.
Oh! Dang it.
The fact is, it was you two who made that apparent in yesterday's court session. Thus, Parent Level could not possibly have been in that locked room.
Ugh. No! Ah! I just don't get it. Could Jinxie not have seen Level?
The proof is incontrovertible. No room for debate exists. Am I not right? Your boldness.
It does seem awfully conclusive. The facts point to the defendant and victim being the only people in that locked room. Moreover, the defendant has already confessed.
Objection! Silence!
Wow, he couldn't even speak a single word. Nada, gente, no me dio tiempo a hacer clip de los ruidos, perdón, pero ¿qué ruidos?
You cannot defend the indefensible. Your role in this charade is over. Justice done.
But...
Your boldness. This trial would last an eternity if we were to keep crossing blades with these simpletons.
Es que por favor, les quiero mucho. I love them so much, chat. Look at them. Nada, se quedan en el stream. Ya lo verás, vale. Look at them. Look at them.
It is high time you brought down the hammer of justice.
A point well made. I believe it's time to declare the verdict. This court finds the defendant, Damien Tenma.
Jinxie?
Hold it. Caw. It would seem that my time is at hand.
Mayor Tenma?
Counselor, there is a matter to which I must testify. I recall it now only for your good graces.
Counselor? Oh, right, he must mean me. Has he finally remembered what happened before that blow to his head?
Bailiff, don't just stand there. Seize him.
It's no good. I can restrain him.
Caw. Know me and despair. For I am Tenmataro, Demon Lord of the Yokai.
La animación de Athena secándose la frente no tiene sentido. Su flequillo va en sentido contrario. Ness se quiere ir a la frente porque él se lo jodería. Exacto. Pero bueno, es Athena. Es Athena, ¿sabes?
Mr. Justice, do something.
Since when am I responsible for court security? This is your chance. You may get some new information out of him. Your Honor, seeing as our client has something new to say, I believe due process demands that we hear him out, even if he is a yokai.
Oh, when you put it that way. Nah, fuck that. Guilty.
And the trial just ends.
Still, I believe testimony by a yokai is unprecedented in the legal world.
Unprecedented in absurdity, more like.
Blackquill, have I ever... Okay, I'm not going to say anything. No, no voy a decir nada. Gente, no digáis nada. Sé lo que vais a decir, no lo digáis. No spoilemos a Nameless. No spoilemos el primer juego de Saturn a Nameless.
Alright then, Mr. Demon Tenma. Or should I say Mr. Tenmataro? Your testimony, please.
I shall now speak of recollections most real, courtesy of my host, Damien Temma. Heed these words, mortal, or hear them but once you shall.
Witness testimony. The ruler of demonkind.
Barely conscious was Damien there amid the darkness. Suddenly, two yokai did appear. On one side, I, Temmataro, ruler of demonkind. And on the other, my mortal enemy, the nine-tailed fox.
So, is the defendant asserting that the room he was in was very dark at the time?
As strange as it may be, yes, indeed. All was in darkness.
El proceso judicial más normal en el mundo de Yokai Watch, exacto. And the part about Temmataro and the Nine-Tailed Fox being there?
Yes, that too. The Mataro towered overhead, and the nine-tailed fox glittered gold.
Ah! I call animal abuse, Your Honor.
It would seem the defendant's recollections are not to be trusted. Yes, well, truth be told, my host's recollections are still a bit fuzzy. As if half-dreamt, that happening lingers in his mind.
Apollo, maybe I can help here. Of course you can help here, Athena. You're going to use magical psychology to solve the case. Because this is Ace Attorney. Really? Oh, you mean... Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear the Discord in his... Estaba escuchando todas nuestras conversaciones de Discord. Se liqueó el chat de Discord, gente. The Discord chat just leaked.
Vegeta, we have to blow up the earth.
Sense an unusual emotion in the memory of the event. Okay, I just hope our findings don't come back to haunt us. Again.
Kakarot, the Discord message is just leaked. We have to blow up the earth, Vegeta.
They leaked the chat. Oh no, hora de mudarse a la Antártida. Esto es psicología, según el juego. Barely conscious was Damien there, amid the darkness. Suddenly, two yokai did appear. On one side, I, Temmataro, ruler of demonkind. And on the other, my mortal enemy, the nine-tailed fox. Yeah, why are you happy if this is your mortal enemy?
Got it!
Marcaron un escalofrío así por la espalda. When the nine-tailed fox appeared, you not only experienced shock and sadness, but also something like joy as well. Why are you saying this, Apollo? It should be Athena doing this.
Joy. Perhaps it was joy at the light coming to my eyes at long last. A long and terrible creaking did pierce the silence. And then there was light. On reflection, it was a door that did produce that infernal racket.
A creaking door? Oh, you must be talking about the Forbidden Chamber door. It does make a lot of noise. But estaban follando, but he's the defense leader X. Yeah, but it's Athena's specialty, like she should be the one speaking here. So, this means the Forbidden Chamber really was opened. But what about the sudden light he described? Ah, I think I know. He mentioned darkness and Temmataro towering overhead. Maybe the mayor wasn't really in the Fox Chamber at the time of the crime. Mr. Mayor, did the darkness that you were in happen to be here?
The Forbidden Chamber. Was it not the Fox Chamber where the murder did occur?
Yes, but it all makes sense if you were in the Forbidden Chamber. That terrible clicking sound was probably the Forbidden Chamber's door opening. And the towering Temmataro you saw? Most likely, the Forbidden Chamber statue.
Why, yes, that would explain it. The darkness and the staff in the demon's grasp.
But even if all that's true, then what about the Ninetale Fox? Maybe he was seeing things, just like Jinxie and her imaginary yokai. Fantastico, Apollo! It's entirely possible. Fantastico, Apollo. Athena, you're missing like one exclamation mark there. Fantastico, Apollo. In a groggy, dreamlike state, people can misremember things and events.
Misremember, you say? Let me think. Ah, I do believe. I remember now. That was not the Ninetale Fox. It was... The Amazing Ninetales!
What? The Amazing Ninetales?
At first, this is but a dream, I thought. Now, however, most clearly do I recall it.
Yes, where's the upside down exclamation mark?
It was the Amazing Ninetales who did open the Forbidden Chamber door.
I'm sorry I asked. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. The Amazing Ninetales. But that was the victim. Underman Kiwi, right? Yeah. Why would he open the Forbidden Chamber? Wasn't he trying to keep it sealed? Never mind that. This is completely new information. Let me enter it and run an update. Thank you, Athena. Very cool. Amid the darkness, a mighty statue of Temmataro loomed overhead. Suddenly, the door did open, and a shaft of light did pierce the gloom. The Amazing Ninetales have come to the rescue.
Got it!
When the Amazing Ninetales opened the chamber, banishing the darkness within, you felt joy, but didn't you also feel shock and sadness?
Yes, in the hazy depths of my mind. I do recollect something of that nature.
Chad, this is not a very well developed mechanic, is it? Like, this is like I don't know, grade 101 psychology, very bare bones. This is like, esto es como el discípulo de Freud, el tonto este de Jung. ¿Era Jung? No me acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Es como ese nivel de psicología.
I believe it was the fiend's cape of red. For when I did behold it, a great wave of sadness did inexplicitly wash over me.
Carl Jung, exacto. Buena fumada, sí. A cape of red? Apollo, we have reduced the noise level. Noise? Symphogear? Oh, but there's still a little left. Mayor Tema, why were you sad when you saw the red cape?
Why, indeed.
What could this mean? I guess his memory is still a little spotty. You know, because his latest recollection contradicts the evidence. Yeah, it's one of those contradictions that slaps you right across the face. Something this obvious could arise. When someone is trying to force a fuzzy memory into a definitive shape. Apollo, I know what you have to do. You need to present evidence that contradicts the images you see. Oh, so it's basically the same as the usual cross-examination process. Okay, time to review the evidence. You had contradiction, here comes justice. Discípulo de Freud en sí no era, solo expandía parte de la teoría y le agregaba muchas cosas. Vale. Tengo que demostrar el conocimiento de pasarme un mes leyendo esas cosas. Exacto, exacto.
The Amazing Ninetales has come to the rescue.
The Amazing Ninetales doesn't have a cape, nor is it red.
Objection!
You said the Amazing Ninetales cape was red. Are you sure about that? ¿Ruby Rose? Nada, gente, fue Ruby la asesina.
Yes, well, I do believe it was a red cape I saw, but...
Mayor Tenma. Does this cape look red to you?
Oh, that certainly does not look red. Not even scarlet or crimson either. Nevertheless, upon my liberation, something red did fill my as yet hazy field of view. And I thought to myself, the Amazing Ninetales is arrayed in a cape of red.
So, you mistook that red something for his cape, huh?
Apparently so. And remembering it now brings a great sadness upon me.
So, the red something probably wasn't a cape after all. Maybe that great sadness he mentioned is what's interfering with his memory. Well, he would have seen the fox chamber behind the Amazing Ninetales. What red object could he have seen there that would have been that shocking? I know! Could it have been... Mr. Mayor, was the red thing you saw this? This one, I think? Yeah, it has to be this.
Take that!
Foolish mortal! You mock me?
Whoa! Sorry.
I'm afraid I have no recollection of seeing such an item. You must cease this practice of leaping before looking.
Sorry. Ouch. That was a human demon double punch. Apollo, think of something that's red and could produce a feeling of sadness. I mean, the statue was red and it was broken, right? Como sea la sangre, me va a pegar un tiro. If it's the red blood, I'm going to probably cry. And take a good look at the evidence again. Okay. It's the blood. Ooh. Something red that could produce a deep sadness. Could it be Mr. Tenma? That what you saw was the Alderman's blood?
Blood? Why, yes, it was blood. Ah! Oh! Ah!
Chad, I don't think this man is doing fine.
It's all coming back to me now. It wasn't a red cape that I saw. It was, lying behind the Amazing Ninetales, the Alderman's bloody body.
Eek! Info update. Es su stand. Chad, it's his stand. El estando. His nice level is down to 0. I think he has remembered everything now. Does this mean the Amazing Ninetales killed Alderman QB? But the Alderman was the Amazing Ninetales. So how exactly would that work? Hey, I asked you first.
Well, Mr. Justice, you sure know how to make a complicated matter even more complicated.
Yeah, that says attorney in a nutshell. Okay, chat, so... When we first met this guy, he was blonde, right? So, he was blonde, he probably was using the Amazing Ninetales mask, and then he threw it away, and then he changed his hair color with the product. Probably. True. But at the time of the crime, our client was in the Forbidden Chamber. Moreover...
Silence!
Oh, there he goes.
Oi, don't you think it is strange? The little scamp has already confirmed her father to be in the Fox Chamber. But she said not about seeing the Amazing Ninetales there.
Nah, you just had to bring that up, didn't you? Ixie didn't see Level either. It's so weird. Who really was in that room then?
Would the defense care to share any theories with the court? Can you explain the inconsistency between the defendant's testimony and his daughter?
Can I explain it? No lo sé, ¿eh? I don't know if I can actually explain it. Let me think. I mean, the only thing that I can say, that I can think, is that is the whole, like, oh, he was disguised as this guy. Like, he was disguising himself as the Amazing Ninetales, and that's why the mask was there in the first place, you know? Let's see. Yes, of course. I can explain it. Because if I don't, we're in serious trouble.
Not with more of your bloods and fairy tales, I trust. Fair warning, Justice Dono. I shall have your head if you fail to explain this.
Eep. What about a good old-fashioned penalty?
Well, Mr. Justice, let's see if you have a head worth keeping on your shoulders.
First of all, Mr. Lebel was definitely in the Fox Chamber while it was locked. We also know that Mayor Tema was in the Forbidden Chamber based on his testimony. These two facts are crucial to my explanation. So let us consider the following question. If the facts point to Florent Lebel and the victim being there at the scene, why did Jinxie Tenma see the victim and her father, Mayor Tenma?
A very good question indeed. And I suppose you have an answer for us.
Maybe he disguised himself as the mayor? Sadly, you would be supposing wrong. You think she could have mistaken Lebel for the mayor? Well, if she did, then the question is, why did she do that?
Well, how about that explanation, Mr. Justice? I believe the time for questions is over. The defense asserts that Florent Lebel was at the scene of the crime. However, Jinxie Tenma has testified that she saw her father collapse there. If she has, in fact, misremembered the event, what could have made her do so?
Jinxie was confused, she got the rooms mixed up, Lebel was disguised as Tenma. I think he was disguised as Tenma by using the color, like maybe the head color thingy, and the clothing, I don't know. It's probably the disguise. The figure Miss Tenma saw was not her father. It was Trent Lebel, disguised as Damien Tenma.
Silence!
That is a complete impossibility. Their faces are utterly unlike. How could you explain that away with a mere disguise?
Yes, they both do have incredibly distinctive faces.
Maybe the disguise completely hid his face. I think Jinxie would have mentioned if she couldn't see her father's face.
And if it was that sort of disguise, would she have removed it?
Oh, right.
Your sword is as dull as your mind, Justice Dono. Shall I show you what a truly sharp blade is capable of?
I think I'll pass. Fuck! Ah!
Apollo?
Apollo! Nameless, your man just killed Apollo. Tu hombre ha matado a Apollo, Nameless. Are you okay, Apollo? I'm not fine, am I?
Well, now that we have that little fairy tale out of the way. Your boldness, your verdict, if you will.
Qué susto, me está quedando dormido. ¿A quién mato? A nadie. Que es que tu señor Black Quill ha atacado a Apolo. Me pide el siguiente.
Mr. Justice, I believe it's time for a verdict if you have no further arguments.
He's fucking dead. Mató a Apolo, me pide el siguiente. Vale. What's even left for me to do? Apollo, remember what Mr. Right always says. When you're stuck in a tight spot, turn the case upside down. Turn the case upside down? He does say that, doesn't he? But I don't quite see how it applies here. Still, never hurts to give it a try, I guess. let's see. Rather than Jinxie didn't remove the disguise, maybe she couldn't remove it. Rather than she didn't tell anyone about the disguise, maybe it was she couldn't talk about it.
A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasked himself in front of others. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That is why their masks are more important to them than life itself.
And what about the fact that it was the Amazing Ninetales who opened the door? A mask that can't be removed in front of others? Can these facts turn things around? Ah! We got it all backwards.
Apollo?
I think we might have made a huge mistake.
Your boldness. I see no need to further indulge them in their silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did, and they never will.
Then it seems I must announce my verdict.
Objection!
I do have proof.
Do you now?
Alright, but this better be good, Mr. Justice.
We can solve the remaining riddles by turning all of our assumptions upside down. Why Jinxie Tema mistook Mr. Level for her father? Why she couldn't remove the costume or tell anyone about it in the first place? These riddles are inextricably linked to Mayor Tema's secret identity. A shocking secret identity that will turn the entire premise of this case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals the Mayor Tema's secret identity.
Yep.
Take that!
Ah! Oh, what absolute claptrap! Poppycock! Balderdash!
¿Balderdash? ¿Really? Dale a Paul, empuja toda la prueba hasta el fondo. We thought the Alderman was the Amazing Ninetales, and the Mayor was Tenma Taro. That's why we believe the Mayor killed the Alderman in his last for Ninetales veil. And it was the basis for the prosecution's entire case against our client. However, we got the whole thing backwards. Mayor Tema wasn't Tenma Taro at all. He was the Amazing Ninetales.
Whoa, what's this?
You'd best explain yourself, Justice Dono.
Yeah, Athena's face.
And from where you derive such a far-fetched conclusion?
Jinxie, no doubt, knew the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales. But she couldn't tell anyone no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the Amazing Ninetales when she saw passed out. The music, the OST, oh Dios mío. Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really Parent Level in disguise.
Silence!
The accused and that deceitful dandy are utterly dissimilar in physical build and voice. The little scamp would have seen the difference.
Objection!
Remember, Mr. Level has his very own brand of cosmetics. Why couldn't he fake a different build too? And anyone speaking through a mask would naturally sound different.
Silence!
Why did she not simply pull the mask off?
Objection!
A masked wrestler's disguise is more precious than life itself. As a huge fan of the Amazing Ninetales, he would never dare unmask him. Yeah, this whole chapter is just pure Blackpill fan service. It's made for you, Nameless. ¿Cómo que aún no? This case of mistaken identity also explains the riddle of the locked room.
Then, by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it for us already.
First, Mr. Level entered the room where the Mayor and the Alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him coffee laced with some sort of sedative. Once the Elderman was out cold, that's when Mr. Level killed him. Next, he took the mayor, who he had also dragged into the Forbidden Chamber. Then he returned to the Fox Chamber, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completed the disguise by donning the amazing Ninetales mask. With his entire charade in place, Mr. Level then let out a scream. A scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene.
Ah, so then... The person who said I killed Alderman QB was...
Yep, that was Fluent Level in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed.
Silence.
This is no more than guesswork and speculation. Now stop your jabbering and...
Objection!
No, you twisted samurai. This time you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case. Ugh. Once Miss Tenma left the scene, Mr. Level, still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the Forbidden Chamber. So he could drag the mayor back out into the Fox Chamber.
Oh, so the amazing Ninetales the mayor saw was...
Right, it was Level opening the Forbidden Chamber. The second time Mr. Level opened the door to the Forbidden Chamber, he happened to catch the thieving Mr. Fields by surprise. That'll, Mr. Fields in his Tenma disguise ran as fast as he could away from the room. As he did, he left behind him a trail of feathers and tracks, and gave Miss Tenma the scare of her life in the hallway. Dios santo que me estoy aguantando. Bueno, creo que hay un caso que es más fanservice, pero entraríamos en spoilers, y el siguiente juego que también hay un caso que es Chef's Kiss. Black Quill con traje de maid. Cuidado, Sí, Apolo en cuanto tiene un caso, no se calla, ni bajo el agua. Se la suda todo. When Apollo knows what he's doing, he doesn't shut up. He doesn't fight against he doesn't yield against anyone. He just goes for the throat. With no one left to witness the events that had occurred, Mr. Level then proceeded to drag the sleeping mayor back into the Fox Chamber.
I see. Well, that all certainly does make sense.
Then, after dragging the mayor back into the Fox Chamber, Mr. Level threw the mask out the window and fled the room.
Silence.
For this absurd theory to work, it requires that the defendant be the amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the municipal merger. That such an individual could possibly be the amazing Ninetales is preposterous.
Objection!
Oh, he will go for the throat, alright, oh Dios mío. The mayor was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Miss Tenma's life would have been in danger if he had openly voiced his opposition. That's why he created a secret identity as the amazing Ninetales.
Ah, this is madness. No one could possibly hatch such an insane plot.
No one, except a killer as insane as his plot. And I would say Fluent Level more than qualifies. Agüita que me muero. Ah, my throat. My throat is dying. Ay.
All is mortal. It is at your own peril that you forget who I am.
Mayor Tenma, it's okay now. Jinxie will be safe just as soon as Mr. Level is arrested. You are the amazing Ninetales, aren't you?
I...
Hold it. I'm guessing that this is Level. He's blonde now.
You have quite the active imagination. Mayor Tenma is not the amazing Ninetales.
Objection!
Strength dieback, thank you, Sanz. Me están dejando a huevo y nadie me va a dar que me estoy portando fenomenal hoy. No. Yo te voy a dar un premio. Voy a ir personalmente a darte una medalla de oro. What do you mean?
Well, has the mayor admitted to it yet?
But that's just...
And even if he did admit to such nonsense, I would reveal the truth behind the Mataro right here and now.
What?
Why, you would dare reveal the secret?
My good friend the Alderman told me all about it. But it wouldn't be good to expose the truth. Not with the superstitions now, would it?
The truth behind the Mataro? What is he talking about?
So go ahead, say it. Say, I am the Amazing Nails. I dare you.
Ah.
Objection!
Wait. Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
Mayor Stemma will do anything to keep the truth behind the Mataro a secret. A dark, terrible truth that has been kept secret by the village superstitions.
And if the mayor admits to being the Amazing Ninetales, you will expose the truth?
Right. I won't have him walking free because of some nonsense you made up.
Un segundo, gente. Ay. Frenchie, you goddamn bitch.
So, what now, Justice Dono? Without the mayor's admission, your theory is as useless as you are in battle.
Also you, who's useless. Useless? Muda?
Apollo, don't you dare give up now.
I know. Your Honor, I believe Mr. Lebel's statements warrant a thorough cross-examination. After all, the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales is the cornerstone of this case.
Ah, you do have a point there. Please, answer this court, Mr. Lavelle. Is the defendant the Amazing Ninetales or not?
Witness testimony. The Amazing Ninetales' true identity.
The Amazing Ninetales' true identity is not Mayor Stemma. The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense. But if he did admit to such nonsense, I will expose the truth behind the Mataro right here and now. And that would bring ruin upon Ninetales, just as the superstitions say.
Talk about out of the pot and into the fire. At this rate, the mayor will be found guilty for sure.
Honestly speaking, if Mayor Demiatemma is not the Amazing Ninetales, I'm afraid I don't see how the defense has much of a case here.
He's laughing. Ah, no vi que estás en directo. Nada, Kate, no te preocupes. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te encuentras hoy?
And let's just leave it at that, shall we?
Estamos aquí interrogando al guasón, al bromas, al jajas, al Joker. Al Joker francés, tirando, bueno, poco a poco. Poco a poco, Kate, poco a poco. Cualquier cosa nos dices, ¿eh? Muchísimo ánimo con todo, Kate.
We all know Alderman Curie was the Amazing Ninetales anyway. I mean, that's how a Ninetales Veil made a comeback.
Thank you for the raid. Peor, now he's blonde. Los rubios son... No, que sea rubio no es un problema. Ojo, Thank you for that raid, Caitlyn. Muchas gracias por la raid.
The Alderman was so popular.
There's gotta be a hole in that testimony somewhere. I don't even know where to start. Ah, vale, pero, vale. A ver qué van a decir de los rubios. Exacto. Dio era rubio y mira tú qué problema era. Coño, pero Dio es que no era rubio, Dio era dorado.
Since we don't have any proof that the mayor is the Amazing Ninetales, then we'll just have to get him to admit it himself.
But if he admits it, Lebel is going to expose the secret behind the Mataro. Ah, we're so close. I know it.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examination. The Amazing Ninetales' true identity.
Hold it!
Do not gaze upon Temmataro. Do not tell others if you see him. Isn't that what the village superstitions say?
Exactly. Telling others what Temmataro looks like would reveal the truth. That's why the superstitions were written down in the first place.
And ruin coming to the village if you free him. Is that a warning not to expose the truth?
Bingo! And the truth is, Temmataro is a great inspiring fortune. That's what the whole battle over Ninetales Vale is all about.
Temmataro is a great fortune? Come to think of it.
Only that is the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. And Papi told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there.
Could Temmataro actually be the Forbidden Chamber treasure? Telling the villagers that Temmataro is a terrifying yokai is what has scared them away from the Forbidden Chamber and the treasure within. That's how the treasure has been kept secret all this time.
Well. It seems our ace attorney here has uncovered the truth that must not be revealed.
Ace Attorney. Mayor Tema looks like he wants to keep the truth hidden as much as I do.
Tragedy is doomed to repeat itself as long as Temmataro exists. That's why the secret must be protected.
As long as Temmataro exists, ¿ah? Nana es rubio, obviemos su pasado. Exacto. Mr. Level, please add that statement to your testimony. Y aunque no lo fuera, o da igual lo que haya hecho en el pasado, yo le quiero igualmente. Tragedy is doomed to repeat as long as Temmataro exists.
Hold it!
So, in other words, tragedy wouldn't occur at all if there was no Temmataro.
Yes, I suppose so, but that's wasteful. This is level, yes. You don't say.
Long as Temmataro exists, huh?
How's the man supposed to admit to his secret identity now?
Well, we have to find a way to make him say it, or our entire case unravels. There must be a hole in Lebel's testimony somewhere. It has to be this one, right? Huh. I mean, since the treasure was stolen, that means that there's like there's no Temmataro anymore. The treasure is gone. There is no more tragedy to be repeated anymore. Alright, let's give it a shot. A locked room laid bare. That was a fun locked room, I have to say.
Objection!
Aha! Mr. Level, what if Temmataro no longer existed? Revealing the truth would no longer be an issue, would it?
If Temmataro no longer existed? What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, apparently you haven't heard. Temmataro no longer exists. But I guess you didn't get to do a thorough research after the key was taken from you. Because when we searched the Forbidden Chamber, there wasn't any treasure here. Any treasure there.
Really? Well, maybe you weren't looking in the right place.
Sorry, but I have proof that Temmataro no longer exists. Take a look at this figure.
What do we have here? It looks like some sort of creature.
We found this in the Forbidden Chamber. It's an Azuki Koso figure. The great thief Azuki Koso used to leave them at the scene of his crimes.
Are you suggesting that Temmataro has been stolen?
Yep. Phineas Filch's grandfather, a master thief, was the culprit.
And by that hideous moronic caretaker's grandfather, no less? No! My beautiful golden Temmataro was...
The greed inspired by Temmataro can no longer bring ruin upon Ninetales Vale. that right, Mayor Tenma?
The root of tragedy would indeed seem to be gone. In fact, I now recall the other man revealing the secret to me on the day of our meeting. He must have been speaking of Tenmataro. For he said to me, the gold ingot was gone.
Umineko. The gold ingot? You mean the treasure that is Temataro's true form?
Recall, if you will, the scroll in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenmataro is the yellowish object shown there. A giant gold ingot that my nomadic ancestors bestowed upon Ninetales Vale. In return for that gold, my ancestor did receive from Ninetales Vale land that would become Tenma Town. But drive the villagers mad with greed did that great fortune. Bitter was their greed fueled, but it was as if they were possessed. My ancestors' gold became as a curse upon their village. A curse of ruin. Thus, it was that the Yokai Tenmataro came to be.
So, Tenmataro and the village superstitions were merely fairy tales to scare people away.
Fairy tale or not, Tenmataro made quite the mess of things. Yes, indeed, for there is no greater monster than a mortal man's lust for gold.
Well, you know what they say. Love of money is the root of all evil.
My ancestors did bring a terrible thing here to Ninetales Vale. A thing so terrible that Tenmataro, a monster just as terrible, had to be created to keep it a secret. Yet we have not but love for the little village to which we owe our very existence. Tenma would never seek to take over Ninetales Vale in a merger.
Oh my! That was quite a shocking lesson in history.
Mr. Mayor, now that we know Tenmataro no longer exists, are you ready to admit your secret? You are the amazing Ninetales, aren't you? Chat, the gold ingot is going to be the keys. I know it. I know it.
Hold it! No! Don't do it! Please, no!
Begone, you demented demon! Now, where was I? The Golden Lord of Yokai. The amazing Ninetales is, indeed, me.
And that means Jinxie.
Yes?
The man wearing the mayor's clothes who you saw collapsed in the Fox Chamber. Was he wearing the amazing Ninetales mask?
That's what made me think it was Papa. He said he was going to reveal his secret identity to Alderman Kiwi that day, so... So... It really wasn't Papa I saw there, was it?
It was Florent's idea from the start. He advised me to reveal my secret identity to the Alderman.
Yeesh. Rube Goldberg machines have less elaborate setups than Livel's scheme.
You may rest in easy now, little Jinxie. That monster deception is through. Caw.
The true facts behind this case have finally come to light. Mayor Tenma did not kill Alderman QB. But Florent Level did.
Oh, dare you! Pheasant! Think! Oh. No!
Oh, there he goes.
Silence!
Oh. We are missing evidence, chat.
Justice don't know. You should at least have a real blade in your hands if you desire to cross swords with me. Or have you mistaken this battlefield for a training ground?
What does this guy want now?
Evidence is like a razor-sharp blade that cuts through bone as though it were butter. But you have only blind guesses. A dull blade incapable of cutting even a cake.
He has it there, Mr. Justice. After all, evidence is everything in a court of law.
But
Right. Let's see some evidence.
I think we already established in the last game that you don't need full evidence for this, right?
Of course. A perfect being like me wouldn't leave any incriminating evidence behind.
Level, that's a confession. You are confessing right now. Yeah, he just admitted it. What the fuck?
This is the final battle. Just as a samurai must live and die by the sword. You will live or die by the evidence you hold. My swift blade of judgment awaits.
Boo! Boo! You are not Kazuma! Get out! Get out!
Now, present your conclusive evidence. Or don't you have any?
Oh crap. Do I have anything conclusive? Yeah, do we even have like anything conclusive? I mean, the mask did have some white hair inside. If you do a DNA test on that, maybe it will prove that it was him. Evidence. Oh, I have evidence.
You do?
Of course. It's just the conclusive evidence we need to. I'm going to finally prove Mayor Tema innocent. Here comes justice. Oh, big brain time, chat. Chat, big brain time. Let's review the facts. The most damning evidence against the mayor was the crime scene itself. The mayor and the victim were the only two people found in the room. Also, we all thought that the Elderman was killed because he was the Amazing Ninetales. But, as we know now, of course, we were way off. The Amazing Ninetales is really Mayor Damian Tema. That's why when his daughter Jinxie saw the Amazing Ninetales collapse at the scene, she mistook him for her father. Those are the facts as we have revealed. However, Mr. Lebel asserts that he did not leave any evidence at the scene of the crime. But he didn't say anything about the evidence outside the crime scene. Maybe he isn't as clever as he thinks. Does any of the evidence found outside the crime scene prove any clues? Oh, I know. The Amazing Ninetales mask. It was found washed up along the river. What sort of clue does that mask hold? And what about the hair left in the mask? Who does it belong to? Alright, that hair is friend levels. Yes, now that's what I call conclusive evidence.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have any conclusive evidence to present to this court?
Of course I do. Observe this mask, if you will.
That mask? How is that conclusive evidence?
It's not the mask itself, but the white hair inside it. Claro, el pelo claro es súper fácil de teñir, exacto. We originally thought it belonged to Alderman Rex QB.
Yes, but the Amazing Ninetales, as we now know, is Mayor Tema, so...
That is correct. So the question is, whose hair could this be? And the answer to that is the last person who have worn it before it was discarded. That would be you, Mr. Friend Level.
What are you talking about? I never had hideous white hair like that.
Silence.
It will appear. Your coup de grace failed to hit its mark. This freakish fop is not the white hair type. Because he's busy being one ludicrously hairish color or another.
Objection!
No, Prosecutor Blackquill. It's you who has made a fatal error.
What?
Remember where this mask was found? It was by the side of the river. With that in mind, this last piece of evidence will solve all of the remaining riddles. Yep, hair color that washes out with water. Take that!
Ugh, that's...
Oh, what is that?
This is Mr. Lebel's own private brand of hair color. It washes out with just water. The court will also recall that the amazing Ninetales mask was washed up along the side of the village. Along the side of the village river with white hair inside it.
What's this? Are you saying that Grinning Peacock's hair color is...
That's exactly what I'm saying. Mr. Lebel's hair color is a freaky work of fiction. But thanks to the river flowing through Ninetales Vale, we now have a real-life expose.
Oh,
The white hair in this mask is conclusive evidence proving you are the real killer. A DNA test is all we need to prove it, and we both know we'll get a match. Admit it. Florent Lebel, you were the one who killed Alderman Killer XQB. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
you... Peasant! How dare you! Ah! You profane my beauty! I'm going to exterminate you like I did the Alderman!
Oh, Dios mío. Sir? You're going to intoxicate the whole courtroom like that? No, he dead. He dead. Que no vengan con que es de gente mayor porque sé de gente con 30 con pelo blanco gris. Dale, Apolo, encierra el gabacho. Psych, Frenchy. Tío, deja ya el perfume. Te vas a ahogar cual hormiga con un pesticida. Mejor. Con lo que está sudando se va a quitar el color. Exacto. Yeah, he was sweating so much that all of the color drained out.
Hello, this is Level. What? The project is off. This is Level. The sponsors have pulled out.
Pulled out.
Level speaking. I'm fired? You mean I'm no longer Mayor Temma side? Hello, this is Level. What? There's a stratospheric damages claim against me. $100 million. I'm finished. Washed up. Stick a fork in me. I'm done.
I mean, it's a victory.
This is preposterous. Simon Blackwell, defeated?
Order! Order! Order in the court!
Dios. Oh my god. Le está dando un parraque, sí. A todos los villanos de Ace Attorney les da un parraque cuando revelan la verdad. Please, people, your F's for the Frenchie. No.
Well, this is quite the unexpected outcome.
No F's will be given to a classist rich Frenchman. Alright? F you, exactly. Thank you, Sam. No F's for the rich, people. Bring out the guillotine.
I must hand it to you, Mr. Justice. You really turned this case on its head. Just like that other lawyer, Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, just like that other lawyer that you clearly don't know, Judge. Yeah. Wait, that was a compliment, right?
Prosecutor Blackwell, what have you done with Florent Lebel?
The faced man is withered like a flower without water. One of the officers is currently tending to him with a sprinkler.
Wouldn't that just wash even more of his makeup off?
Allow me to explain the actions of the guilty party in detail. The motive, of course, was to steal the gold ingot known as Temmataro.
Yeah. Yeah, we call that.
However, you are allowed into the manor due to its cultural ties to Ninetales Vale. The Bell set in motion plans to gain access to the manor and the gold within via the merger. But the efforts of the amazing Ninetales saw those plans come to a halt. And thus, the Bell murdered the Alderman and attempted to pin the blame on Mayor Temma.
I see, but when I still can't comprehend is why would he go after the gold in the first place? Mr. Lebel doesn't look like someone who is in need of financial aid.
Lebel hid his past well, much like he hid his beauty with makeup. He's mired in debt. Debt due to pouring money into a brand only he could love. Which is why he sought the gold with such voracity.
Ahora vengo, vale, Knight. Es Mother Godel, pero en francés. ¿Dónde está mi hija? Hola, Mark. Llegaste justo al final del caso. F you. Now the anime parties. Mwah, chef's kiss. Too bad for him. Someone else had gotten to it first anyway.
I see. Very well then. I believe it's time I declare the verdict. This court finds the defendant, Damien Temma, not guilty.
Yada, that's it.
Court is adjourned.
April 19th, 1:23 p.m. District Court. Defendant's Lobby number 3. Ya es cuando Black Quill y yo nos besamos apasionadamente. Sí, ahora viene la cinemática.
That was some seriously good layering, Apollo.
Even I didn't see that coming. Just got lucky, I guess.
You banished the Mataro from Ninetales like you were some kind of exorcist.
There's still one thing I don't understand. How come Mr. Lebel didn't kill Mayor Tenmatsu? He could have set it up so the mayor murdered the elder man, then died from a counterattack. That would have removed at least one possible fly from the ointment.
I was wondering about that too. But I have a hunch Lebel was biding his time. He was planning on exposing the amazing Ninetales to identity himself.
Huh? But why?
Because the mayor was the amazing Ninetales. Had Lebel succeeded in framing Mayor Tenmat for the Alderman's murder, the wrestler's popularity would have plummeted once his identity was revealed.
Oh, I get it. If the amazing Ninetales was just killed, he would die a hero. But if he was proved a villain, his fans would abandon him, making the merger that much easier. Simón está triste porque ha perdido. Eso no pasa nada, yo le alegro. Eso es lo que esperaba. Y de paso le sube el ánimo. Bonk Nameless. Era nuestra boda, muchas gracias. Increíble. No me gusta esta canción de Victoria. Es muy soseta. Es muy sosa la canción. This is a very boring Victory We Won the Case soundtrack, if I'm being honest.
Right. Then, when the merger was complete and everything cooled down, he would be able to search for the Timber at his leisure.
What an insanely intricate plot.
Kaka, a most excellent job clearing my name. A feat worthy of the Demon Lord's approval.
Why are you acting like Temmataro again?
Let this be of no concern to you.
How could it not concern me?
Tenmataro, be gone!
Gah! Jinxie, it seems like ages since I have laid eyes on you.
Papa, you're finally back.
Yes, it would seem Temmataro is no match for you. Ha ha ha!
I'm not scared of that silly joke anymore. Your father's a free man now, Jinxie. Isn't that great? Thank you for all you've done. Seeing you guys in action, it made me feel like I don't have to be afraid anymore.
Oh, smile. Me he portado bien, dejadme esto. Eso, déjenle esto, gente, se lo ha ganado. La exclamación y el bonk todo junto. Sí, la verdad es que sí. Neve se me hace un comentario completamente fuera de sí. Si la Yaya fue tema del corrector o algo. Ah, amigo. Me he portado de forma ejemplar, exacto. Wait, is Jinxie actually smiling?
This is all thanks to you two. Too bad the amazing Ninetales will have to retire though.
Aw, how come?
Once everyone hears I'm the amazing Ninetales, my fanbase will nosedive. After all, I'm not the most popular of people. Another reason for my secret identity. I don't see how I could possibly continue.
Hee, I think you have misjudged yourself. Take a good look outside.
Say, now that you mention it, what's all that noise out there?
A big crowd gathered outside the courthouse once the news broke. Seems they want to get a glimpse of Mayor Damien Tema, the man behind the mask, and to root for your return to the wrestling ring.
Rooting? For me? Well, I thought there was nothing more than a mother factor in their eyes.
Ten un poco de fe en mí, no soy un animal rabioso y descontrolado. Bueno, a ver.
The only one who really matters is Jinxie. Show her how cool you really are. Yeah, you're the coolest when you're out there fighting in the ring, Papa.
Jinxie.
Here, I think you will be needing this.
Take that!
Thank you. Now, if you will excuse me. I don't want to keep my fans waiting.
You had that under your clothing? Huh? Sir, what the fuck?
Nine Tails Vale forever!
He's jacked! He's strong. Chat, he's very strong. Zack, tu silencio, que tú eres igual o peor que yo. ¿Cómo que yo soy peor? Yo no me pasé un directo de 3 horas rabiando. Disculpa, disculpa, ojo, Si sabes Black Quill puedes conocerme, un poquito, sí. You should hydrate now. Gracias, Mark. Ay.
I sure hope they can settle the problems between Tema Town and Nine Tails Vale.
Me too.
I'm sure they'll be fine. After all, the blackmailer slash killer is behind bars, and the murder's no longer an issue. Plus, the amazing Ninetales is obviously still a hit, and I suspect Ninetales Vale will be too.
And it's all because we believed in our client. Just like you said.
Okay, people. Now that we have got that one in the bag, let's go get something to eat. I'm starving.
Sounds good. I've been so nervous I haven't eaten since yesterday.
Better keep eating, Apollo. Or you might have to start looking up at me.
Huh? I mean, he already does. He's kind of a midget. I'm definitely past my growth phase. And you should be about past yours too.
Are you kidding me? I'm just getting started. Ready or not, it's face stuffing time.
Keep eating like that, and the only direction you will grow is sideways.
Very funny. But I've got a hollow leg. I can eat as much as I want without gaining an ounce.
Really? Wow, I can't wait to see this.
Calories? Ha! Just let them try to stick on me.
Alright, you two. Let's get going before the old man closes shop. Eldon's Noodles isn't an all-night stand, you know.
Ah, Eldon's Noodles. I'm with Mr. Wright. Let's go.
I've been waiting to have a bowl from there ever since Mr. Wright told me about them.
Ah, furros, sí. Yipi, tengo permiso. ¿Qué pasa, Blue Parrot? ¿Has visto al señor mamado?
Well, what are we waiting for?
The noodles are on me today, so I expect some serious eating from you two.
Yay! Thanks, boss. I won't let you down.
Athena has no idea what she's getting into. Mr. Eldon's noodles are so hot and salty. 2 bowls would kill a man.
That was our first case together. And it felt like nothing could bring us down after that. The dark age of the law seemed so distant, so irrelevant to our small, cozy office. But little did I know, they had been lurking all along, right there behind us. The first time it made itself known was during the murder at Themis Legal Academy. That case would mark the twilight before the dark, cold night that was to come.
Another flashback case? Another one. End. Ole, qué guapa la cinemática. El dibujo. There we go. disocié y solo escuché So Hot and Salty. Estamos hablando de la sopa de inglés. Buah, seguimos un poco más, gente. Let's go. Episode 3. Turnabout Academy.
Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
¡No! ¡Danganronpa! October 24th, 1:25 p.m. Timmy's Legal Academy. Chat, this is Danganronpa now. Save me.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late.
¿Athena? ¿Athena?
You, finally. Oh, this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from the school, asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we would learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, today is the school festival.
Yay, school festival. Yeah, this seems very Japanese high school coded. Las mujeres tienen una estética de profesor Layton que no se lo creían ni ellas. Athena yendo a clase con la tostada en la boca corriendo porque llega tarde. ¡No! Aquí os vais a cansar de una frasecita. Ay, Dios. October 24th, 1:29 p.m. Timmy's Legal Academy. First floor hallway. Prosecute en Classic Cafe. Justicia's Diner. Guilty Dogs. Culpable Curry. Mock Trial. Live and there's a guitar. ¿Guitar? ¿Clavier? Clavier. Mira, no sé la P-word otra vez.
Wow, this place has school festival written all over it. Literally. But why all the gold stairs? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the Mock Trial Committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Sounds like a mock trial is about to start. But where is this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe we'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there.
Prosecute. Buena esa, sí. Oh god. October 24th, 1:33 p.m. Timmy's Legal Academy. Third floor, lecture hall.
This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place. And this court can't even compete.
Hey, Athena, over here. No. Apollo is not that tall. Apollo no es tan alto, gente. Okay, you have to get to Capcom. You grab the model and then you lower it down like 3 heads. 3 Apollo heads. And that's his canon. Stark. No, he's a midget. He's small. He's small. Que hace unos años. Que no ha pasado tanto tiempo.
Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you too. I'm so sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. But we didn't want to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice. It seems Professor Court Has yet to arrive.
Oh,
Zeus? Zeus, what are you doing here? I hate this high school and everyone in it. Mentira, Apolo es un crío. Devuelvan al enano. Tenía 17, déjale crecer. Tiene 22. 23 ya.
how unprofessional of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here? Oh, right. You haven't been introduced yet. Ah, yes. You must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I am Aristotle Means.
Subtle. Sutil. And subtle. Typical Ace Attorney name. Huh? Plato? Dr. Ratio? Aristotle means. Aristotle means.
I am Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed hall of learning. I oversee the lawyer course here. It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Asina Seikis. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you too.
Oh, wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. Just earned yourself a gold star.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait. Wait, I have it. It's right here, it's around here. Momento. Give me a moment. To be around here. Come back to... There we go. Devuélvame a Black Quill. No quiero ver eso, quítalo. Es un poser. Si fuera griego, de verdad estaría policromado. Alright, we can continue.
Well, thanks.
Oh god, I still see it on my screen.
That big smile of his is kinda scary though.
Looks like the mock trial is about to begin. What are you going to do about a minute? Apollo, no. Thank you, Sark.
Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about?
Nope. No.
Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office.
Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that?
You won't be seeing it again. Lucy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised.
Well, it seems I had better explain the situation then.
Thank you, Professor. Timmy's Legal Academy.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do, Professor. Can you tell me all about your school?
What an excellent question. It's a gold star for asking.
No. Ooh. Drusi mentioned. Okay, we win.
Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course, likewise. Budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges, the judge course.
I like how they are dressed in like red, gray, and blue because they are like the blue is they are attorneys, the defense attorneys. The red are prosecutors, and the grays are the judges.
Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law.
Yes, well, that's what makes our school special, and today even more so. After all, we're to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
Gray? Black, you mean? Es gris, no es negro del todo. It's not full on black, you know.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor.
Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want. Today's plans.
Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today?
Yeah, sort of. But I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting. With the head of the judge corps, Constance Court. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Professor Court is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual.
Oh, so that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow, in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar? For lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Why? Nope. No. Why? It involves the very skills that make a lawyer. The arm angle when shouting objection. The proper way to strike the podium. ¿Por qué el gacho este es así? Porque modelo 3D de la 3DS y eran los primeros modelos 3D que hacían. How to project one's voice. And most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory. Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again? What a wonderful question. Just earn yourself a gold star. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. Oui? That is what is at stake in this mock trial. The crown jewel of the school festival. No, sir. He's very Greek. Me pidieron un favor que ayudara con el listening de inglés. Una actividad me dijeron que era. Y cuando abro el audio son 37 minutos de listening. Dios mío. Rip Nameless, ya. The mock trial. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we selected the best scripts written by a judge course student and base our case on that.
Oh, a one-on-one battle. How thrilling.
So, if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar. But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so... There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. But exactly who it is? Well, that is a special surprise.
A female prosecutor? No, it can't be.
Prof means... Forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. Ooh.
I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course.
Juniper Woods? Like... the same woods as from the first case?
Professor, the trial will begin shortly, since you will be delivering the pre-trial speech. Would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you?
My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star, too. But what about Prof. Corty? Well, I suppose she will eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you will look after our visitors, Juniper.
Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper! Juniper Woods? Is that you? Then, Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe.
Wait, you two know each other? Yeah, the defendant of the first case, but now in judge student outfit, yeah. Now that's a coincidence.
We have known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Ginny? Yes. Well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah, like a lot. But once you look at me, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, since we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Anyway, we're supposed to go wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today.
Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is a part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today.
I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place?
What? Really?
Sure. Besides, I would like to meet with Professor Courtney as soon as she gets here.
Ooh, childhood friends.
Oh, no fair. I want to see the mock trial too.
Sorry, I'm going to let Apollo pull what little rank he has, if it's okay with Professor Means. But of course, Mr. Wright, if that is what you wish. It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention.
Being the new kid sure stinks. If you would please follow me, I will escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor.
That's dumb. What is dumb? October 24th, 2:15 p.m. Timmy's Legal Academy. First floor, waiting room. Okay, chat. So the blue coat that Apollo was wearing in the first case is probably a coat of a student from here, right? Like the designs match and everything.
Still no Professor Corty. Corty, I don't know. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright's nothing away on the sofa.
Right, you're going to get hit on the head again.
This is so boring. I should have hid in the lecture hall, in spite of the mock trial.
Not letting everyone see the trial. Yeah, it's kind of weird. No, he did not study here. If it's an open event... Uy.
Eek! Oh, what was that?
October 24th. Timmy's Legal Academy. First floor, hallway.
Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they will think it was you.
Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside.
Oh, well, we better go have a look. Seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall.
Okay.
Blue and red, huh? October 24th. Timmy's Legal Academy. Outdoor stage.
Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom.
Wait, Athena, behind the witness stand.
What?
Oh, she dead.
Eek!
Professor Curti, can you hear me? Professor!
Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with?
It looks like our meeting's being cancelled for us.
No way. This can't be real. I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall, too.
No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police gets here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here.
Huh? Are we being allowed to do that?
It's no big deal. As long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus... No, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh.
But... Okay. You're the boss. We should start by studying the body. I wonder what's the best angle for this.
Alright. Phoenix is present in too many crimes. If it were the 17th century, he would be burned at the stake, yeah.
Ugh. I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, I guess I would better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer.
I don't think that's how that works, Athena.
What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket.
What kind of chest pocket can hold a book like that?
Wait, what if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has.
And any other people of any gender, Athena, what the fuck?
True, but consider the situation at hand. My apologies to late Professor Corti.
No, don't.
Phoenix, do you remember how the last time that you touched a diary, you were like, you had your job taken away from you? And now you are touching another diary with your hands and leaving your fingerprints on it. You imbecile! You fool! You haven't learned anything at all. It's a small book. It will fit. It's not small at all. It's very long, actually. Looks more like a planner than a diary. 30-second routine report. Need to speak with Hugh O'Connor. 23rd. Meet with Hugh about that report yesterday. Important. 24th. 9 AM. Prep for the mock 12 final confirmation. 1 PM. Meet with Mr. Wright about training seminar. 2 PM. Mock 12 begins.
Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it at that.
I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case.
Gord's planner added to their call record. God damn it. Phoenix, why?
Ah, there's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds...
This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands.
A murder? Here? So that makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that and the bow that shot it.
Right. But where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around.
Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow?
I'm not sure. Guess we better do some more investigation before jumping to conclusions. Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath, then take a good look.
Well, now that you mentioned it, there's no blood around it.
Yet, the victim's blood is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Corti was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial.
Wait, then doesn't that mean that she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know! The killer moved the body here, while everyone was in the lecture hall.
That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else?
Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrist.
Yeah. The professor was probably tied up with something.
Eventually, her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory.
Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on.
I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now.
Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene just in case.
Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese!
Athena!
Jeez. And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor.
Athena, what do you mean say cheese to a corpse?
I think that should do it.
Alright, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive.
This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard.
There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them.
There were 2? When that thing over there is the remains of another statue.
This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look.
There's something buried in the rubble. The theme is Herald.
Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can.
Hola, que me perdí. Nada, estamos empezando un nuevo caso.
Final act in Torrid Love Triangle centered on campus Cerebral Juniper Woods.
Básicamente, la profesora a la que estamos esperando ha muerto. Tiene una flecha saliendo del costado. Y estamos investigando ahora la escena del crimen. Ese señor me suena. Ese te dije que me gustaba. ¿Quién?
Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor, course student. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the Sea Devil's Black Heart. Hugo Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins.
El pelinegro de gafas con la ropa azul. Vale. Sí, parece entrenador Pokémon. El de rojo parece un entrenador Pokémon.
Wait, what? I really wish I hadn't read that.
You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body?
But we're talking about my friend Ginny here. She would never lead guys on like that.
Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article is clearly written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it.
You're right. But it's still disturbing. Even if it's third-rate tabloid material.
Edgeworth, no.
Wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was a reddish purple in color.
When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to this stage.
You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question. Were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is.
Mr. Wright, Athena.
Oh, here comes Apollo. I've never seen anyone move so fast.
Listen, something big's happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced a body had been found on campus. That's right, and we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Corti dead behind the witness stand over there. What? Can you show me? What the?
I have already had a quick look at the body. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here...
No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same. Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial.
What? It's like the mock trial?
I know, it sounds crazy, but... the body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood... It's all exactly like the mock trial. Ooh.
You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it?
Por lo menos no se cargaron a Edgeworth. ¿Apareció Edgeworth? No, aún no. Aún. Espero que... Yo creo que Edgeworth vendrá en el quinto caso. La Yaya hoy me está hundiendo, sí. Un momento, gente. Voy al baño. Ahora vuelvo. I'm going to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Joder, la Yaya otra vez. Ay, nunca fui paciente. Alright, chat, we're back. Let's continue. October 24th. Timmy's Legal Academy. Third floor, lecture hall.
The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today.
The murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at the Legal Academy.
I'll go tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you have spoken with the police.
I don't trust Professor Means.
Yes, boss.
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like this. I hope Ginny hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Ah! Athena! Athena! There you are. Uni! I'm glad to see you. I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I am student council president after all. I need to be strong. A student council president. Wow, I'm impressed. He has really changed. He used to be kind of sickly and shy.
Juniper, was it? Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police. And there's really not much to do. Sure, but what would you like to know?
Pero por Dios. Pero si tiene una hermosa sonrisa, ¿por qué no? La gente no sabe las sonrisas SMH. Juniper Woods.
I haven't seen you in ages, Uni. What's it been? 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I want to ask why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. It felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm student council president now. And as the student representative of Timmy's Legal Academy, I have to act properly. He was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Prof. Curti has been in charge of it until... Well, you know.
Ay, mi voz. Mi garganta. Mi pobre garganta. I'm going to pour myself more water. Sí, voy a hacer eso. Hydrate, bitch. I will do so, Ethan. Thank you. Sí, esta es la enamorada de Apolo. Pero esto es antes de que se enamore. Esto es antes del primer juicio. Hemos tenido 2 juicios flashback. Hay que tener cojones para ponernos 2 juicios flashback seguidos.
Yes, and Prof. Curti had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Curti was the professor in charge of Juni's course.
Constance Curti. What sort of teacher was Professor Curti?
If I had to sum her up in a single word, I would say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. What is wrong with your school? What do you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
Chan. Oh my god, el slow burn. Ya, pero es que en el presente Apolo se fue a la puta. Si en los flashbacks no tenemos a Apolo. Ya no serían los juegos de Apolo. Ya, la verdad que sí. Y tengo toda la sensación de que va a haber un tercero, no lo sé. Que sean los juegos de Trus y listo. Eso.
Am I imagining things? Or did I just detect something in Juni's voice? Prof. Curti chose my script for the mock trial. Oh, you mean all of the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected. Wow, that's amazing, Ginny. Oh, thank you. But no, Professor Curtis. Who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Excuse me. Are you alright, Uni? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. So, she still got that cough. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be.
The mock trial. Psicologuea la cena. We need to cook.
Why do you need a script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we need a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared the crime scene, photos, a murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence.
Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready.
Yes, well, it was only Professor Corti and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew of all of the details. Must have been a big pain in the... that must have been really difficult.
The drugs, the crack. Mira como la de la pseudoefedrina. Mira cómo le da. Ay, agua. Water.
I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. And that way, the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning.
If you think that's all she's capable of, you've got another thing coming.
Huh? Who said that?
Oh dear. Universe Genius! Universe Genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script.
Yeah!
Danganronpa match?
She gave an award-winning performance as the defendant, man!
I think I found a rival to my courts of steel. And he's also wearing red.
Hugh, Robin, aren't you going to introduce yourselves to our guests? As student council president, I won't have you treating them rudely.
You're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you too. Apologistis and Athena Psychis.
Yep, I'm Athena Psychis.
And I'm Apologistis. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never scored less than 100% on tests.
Ah, most pretentious introduction ever.
Hostia, qué guapo. Never mind. Dios, that was fast. Yaoi Togami. He's so dumb.
And what's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Yeesh. Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now, here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm studying to be a prosecutor, like the really cool kind that nails the bad guys.
You are a child. You look like a child. That? What I just said, I take it back. I don't like the pretentious characters. I do. All yours, Blue Parrot.
No! Where's the sincerity? So, he makes pottery too. And what is that bracelet contraption for?
For training and growing muscles, I think?
Uni sure has made some unusual friends.
Athena, you're working for Phoenix, right? You have no excuses there.
Those two were the lawyer and the prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant.
Weren't you playing the part of the judge?
Final act in torrid love between triangles centered on campus Shitable Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer cursed genius and hot-blooded prosecutor cursed student. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart.
Bueno, yo me desaparezco. Si Dios nos bendice con la aparición de mi misma Truth Right, me avisan. Chao, chao Mark, que te vaya bien. Claro, triángulo perfecto, perfecta armonía. No. El hexágono es la perfecta armonía.
Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Uni?
Juniper, come on. Your role's way beyond just that.
Not right! The mock trial's just the start. It's also the school festival's main event. Leave on stage, Juniper Woods. And the crowd goes bananas.
Woo!
Ah, fucking morons. I'm supposed to sing at the school festival.
Sing? Sin foguear, Mark. Mark, get back here. Mark.
All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out. So...
El hexágono es la forma geométrica perfecta.
My Uni singing? On stage in front of people? Wow, she really has changed.
Your performance.
I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes. And this is what I'll be wearing.
Gente. Chat. Chat. Sirena. Sirena.
That's amazing, Ginny. But then again, you were always good at that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is to look up at the stars in the middle of the forest.
La migua? Guiño guiño. Codo codo. Ah, so you're a fan of the night sky then. Apollo, that's your mother. Apollo, that's your mother.
Wow, Apollo! I didn't know you were such a romantic.
Nah, I get that from my boyfriend, Clavier. It's not like that. I have this friend, he and I go way back. Who got me really interested in space.
Wait, you had friends when you were young? Color me surprised. Student Council President, I cannot allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. Eep! I think she's angry.
Really?
The costumes were no problem, but as for singing, I'm not sure I...
Sirena. Leave time to dry. In the dark, the paint will shine through the holes.
No! You can do it!
Alguien avise a Sean, hemos encontrado a Mark de Inazuma Eleven. Apolo tiene el cerebro del tamaño de un guisante, sí. That's right. And anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me. Very well, I will not go along with this.
It's like a chivalrous. Chivalrous? I have no idea how to say that word. Chivalrous love triangle. A damsel in distress, and two knights in shining armor. Maybe that Themis Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out.
So, who won? Deja morir ya el meme, muérete tú, uno reverse card.
So, how did the mock trial end? We were just about to reach a verdict when the police arrived. Now we'll never know how it would have turned out.
I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial.
It ended right before the verdict? Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man! I bet I would have won.
But I bet the defense wasn't doing too badly either, right? Zen and the Art of Mastering the Bar Exam. Civil Law, Corporate Law, Criminal Law. Something edition. We'll settle this with some other time. And I assure you, I will win when that time comes.
Like I'm gonna let that happen. I don't think so. I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here.
We will have proof of our friendship.
Proof? Proof? Like physical evidence proof? Yes, we're studying for a career in law. And in the legal world, evidence is everything. Yeah! As long as their friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around.
The famed
Themis Legal Academy ingenuity at work. So, what exactly is this proof of friendship anyway? Well, it's a secret. And if I show you, it would be bad luck.
Ok, tú más, pues tú más. What is going on in chat? ¿Qué está pasando en el chat, gente? Also, ¿se han hecho un tatuaje los tres? Did they make a tattoo or something like that?
Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Juni's voice.
Más tú.
Our friendship is sacred and inviolable. It's not something to be put cheaply on display. Proof? We don't need no stinking proof. Us three are friends forever. I can hear Discord in their voices too. They're playing League of Legends, oh no. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here?
Something wrong, Athena?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, alright then. Hey, isn't that... Everyone stay right where you are, don't move a muscle. Fulbright?
Everyone, stay right where you are. Don't move a muscle.
Detective Fulbright, is something wrong?
Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friend. Sorry, but a small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods, you are under arrest for the murder of Constance Court.
Again? You're being accused of murder again?
I'm what? Wait a second, what's going on here? Why are you arresting Juni?
Please, Detective Fulbright. We're involved in this case too.
Aha! So you're the lawyers the dispatch said we were first on the scene. I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for her arrest. Number one, the suspect led somebody to where the body was.
I didn't.
And number two, the crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script.
But you can't arrest her on just those grounds.
True, but there's more. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that.
So, Blackwell's the prosecuting attorney on this one too.
Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Oh, why? There's blood on this.
That's the evidence we made for the mock trial.
A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy.
Of course that the red and blue guy would be the homosexuals. Oh yeah, just this time, she has Maya face syndrome. I knew it.
No, if you would, officers.
Yes, yes sir! Ask, Nameless. Say your thing, Nameless. Yes sir!
But... Uni! I have to do something.
Yes sir!
I can't let them take her away like this.
No, if you will excuse me, I have work to do.
Hold it! Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got. Dina. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
I hate to interrupt your bonding time, but... Aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer.
Well, I don't have much experience, and I may need Apollo and Mr. Wright's help at times. But nobody believes in Johnny as much as I do.
I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered your professor.
Dina! Apollo! Think, you both. I'm counting on you. We've got your back, Junie.
Yes, things worked out after all. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head back to the station.
Yes, sir. Así lo digo, sí. Dale a las drogas. Voy back, ahora vengo, amores. Venga, hasta ahora, Nameless. En la mente de Zar creo que sí. No, yo le he escuchado decir yes, sir.
I can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder. And I can't believe I accepted her case without asking Mr. Wright.
Take a deep breath and relax, Athena. I'm here to help with whatever you need. So, let's get right on the case.
Right.
I won't have this case left in the hands of rank amateurs. If anyone's going to solve this case, it will be me. Time to investigate.
Why, that smug little... He hasn't even finished law school.
Hugh!
That was totally rude. And you're not the only one on the case, man.
I mean too. Big time, you're a kid. Jennifer Woods! I'm gonna save you! Ay, my throat. Now that those two are gone, let's get back to what I was talking about in front of the stage. About the mock trial, that is.
Alright, you said the victim's location, position, and so on were just like in the script.
Exactly. But without the script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain. Mira cómo va con el arco, sí, sí. Coño, es verdad, tiene un arco este hombre. Me acabo de dar cuenta. ¿Chat? Nameless.
Perhaps I could help. Her forehead.
Let's go! Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? We win, chat. He's not horrendous in 3D. Surprise!
You two seem to know each other. Is someone going to introduce me?
Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Frolin. I am Clavier Gavin.
Ooh, that smile is kind of wonky. Sorpresa, it wasn't Edgeworth, it was... Yeah, es que podía ser Edgeworth o Clavier.
Some know me as a prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my former rock band.
No! Oh!
We were quite popular, you know, but regrettably, the band went kaput.
Oh, Dios mío. Mira las fotos que está haciendo, ya sabéis por qué. Blue Parrot, are you okay? Blue Parrot? Blue Parrot? Dios mío. Chat, I think Blue Parrot is dying.
Perhaps you have heard of us. The Gaviners? I was the lead vocalist.
Never heard of your band. Then again, I was out of the country until only recently. But, can I get your autograph?
You just met him like 3 seconds ago, and you want his autograph?
Forgive me, Frolin, but I've retired from the music biz. But I would be happy to offer my autograph as rockstar prosecutor, Clavier Gavin.
Sí. Dios mío. Blue Parrot, are you okay? Breathe, respira, Blue Parrot, respira.
Oh, okay. That one then.
She's a lively one, eh, her forehead? Didn't know she was your type.
She is the newest member of Write Anything Agency. That's all.
Nice to meet you. I'm Athena Sekis.
A pleasure to meet you too, Athena Sekis. Now that the intros are out of the way. I'm sure you have some questions for me, yeah, her forehead?
Oof. Look at that hairstyle. Why are you here? So, what are you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin?
I'm here for the same reason as your boss. To give a lecture and a training seminar.
So here's the famous prosecutor they invited.
And I have another crucial role to play. The Gaviners are getting back together for a one-time special performance.
Even though you guys disbanded. Which was a shame, by the way. Really, Apollo, one of their members committed murder. Estoy bien, creo. Respira.
Yeah, I know how much you adored our music, her forehead. Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my bachelor's, but I did graduate from here.
Wait, so that performance Junie mentioned?
As you have already heard about that. The student representative was selected to sing with us on stage. And the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow.
Stage plans for the school festival. There they are again. Phoenix Wright and Gavin. No, Phoenix Wright and Gavin. Okay, having Phoenix Wright against Gavin after he took his badge from him is kind of like ironic, like karma. Pues el pelopollo está en la cárcel, exacto.
2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad.
Wicked statues. Wait, are these supposed to be you and Mr. Wright?
I mean, Wright looks great.
Bingo, probably. And they were so big and magnificent too. Oh, what a terrible waste. But the worst part of this whole thing is... My long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass.
Wait, don't tell me your mentor was...
Professor Corti. He was the one who taught me how to think about the law.
So, Constance Corti was your professor here at the academy.
She may have taught me the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of saying the end is only justified through proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty, and always revered that what was right beyond all else.
I can feel Persecutor Kamin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry.
Athena, are you tearing up? Though I can't blame you. Persecutor Kamin owes a lot of who he is to Professor Corti.
Exactly. So as you can see, we are both joining in purpose, so to speak, yeah? Now, let's rock this place hard.
Huh? I don't follow. Let's rock what?
Forget already her forehead. I said I would help you explain the mock trial. We're going to reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might help us catch her killer.
You, Apollo. Yeah. October 24th. The Mythical Academy, 3rd floor, lecture hall. Mock trial reenactment. Alright, what the fuck is going on?
Right, the stage is ready. And you, her forehead, ready to rock?
Oof, that model though. Ah. It's kind of rough. No, the defense is not ready to rock. And this is the only moment you will be the judge. Oh, I see.
You saw the actual mock trial earlier, right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here.
Lini's masterpiece! The one everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, and there's only one in existence. I borrowed it, if you will. Now, Pauline, we'll need you to play the part of defendant and judge as per the script.
Okay, got it.
I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so I'll treat this like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, her forehead, will play the part of a fledgling lawyer, a role you were born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. Everything we need to reprise the mock trial.
Fabian,
Let's get started. Athena, don't start with the French now.
defendant slash judge Shirasekis is psyched and ready to rock. Court is now in session for our reenactment of the mock trial. On what I would like to call the mock trial.
Ooh, that hair flip. You, Apollo, he's gonna rock you. They didn't fuck him up. He looks good. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a double mockery perhaps. But a trial is still a trial. Act on, baby. It's no holds barred. Let's rock.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that one is actually very good. Aw, can't we take it easy today?
Objection!
Es que guapo sí o sí, o sea, sí.
It may just be a mock of a mock, but there's only one way to compete. You have to play to win. So, remember, each time I catch you slacking off, I'm holding you in contempt of court.
Great. A judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers. Summary of the facts.
Now then, Persecutor Kamin, your opening statement if you please.
Gracias por la hidratación, Sebas. Ahora no vas a poder ser pared nameless. Sí, sí, sí. We are overruled.
You got it, trolling judge. Our case is set in a school very much like this one. The victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female.
Archery, la yaya. Archery.
Oh me, oh my. I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you.
That's some seriously bad acting, Crowley.
Yes, indeed, archery.
Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the quad. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Curti who posed as the corpse. Your forehead. How did the mock trial participants react to this photo?
Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Corty was wearing. He reacted with, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." That's not exactly what I would pick to focus on, but so why would he care about that?
Oh, too much of a fledgling to know what's important, that one. In any case, both in the mock trial and the actual case, Professor Corty was wearing a sweatsuit. Moving right along.
Hey, wait a second. The body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon, an arrow, and the lack of blood are also the same. ¿Asesinaron a alguien con una flecha? Creemos que sí. También puede ser un apuñalamiento tapado por una flecha. Esa es la cosa. ¡No, Chris! Yukine Chris is the murderer. Ha matado a Arrow.
That's right, and therein lies the significance of this mock trial. So let's keep rocking it hard, just like that.
Defense's argument.
Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet with the victim in the quad.
Let's see here. When I arrived at our meeting place, I found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me. I didn't kill her.
You don't have to ham it up like that, Athena.
It's called getting into character, her forehead. Don't be such a wet blanket.
Right. Let's see. Oh yeah, then Hugh said. A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow? I don't think so. At the time of the murder, a male student was seen, holding a bow in the archery club room, which has a clear view of the squad. He shot the arrow into the victim, before my client even got there.
Nine, her forehead. That pain swagger does not suit you in the least.
Order! 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 Especially you, Mr. Justice.
Me? But I was just trying to get into it like Mr. Eurorocker said.
So, the victim was shot from the archery club room before the meeting even took place. Hence, the defendant could not be the killer. That seems to be the defense's assertion. Prosecutor Gamin, do you have any objections?
Let us report notes that the edges of the victim's wound were unusually ragged. Could such physical trauma possibly result from an arrow shot from a bow? 9. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand. Post-mortem. In short, the real murder weapon was not the arrow at all.
When Robin was prosecutor, he had a tough time determining the real murder weapon.
Well, he's just a student. A warm-up act. Well, I am the real deal. The headliner, so to speak. The true murder weapon was most likely the all that was left in the art room.
An awl? What is that? An awl, you say. What might that be?
It's a kind of tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, and other materials. It's kind of like an ice pick. I have a photo here if you're interested.
Gross. It's all bloody up to the handle. Please tell me it's just paint.
Most likely, Frolin. Pretty realistic, yeah? Let's pretend it's real blood for now. The defendant's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place.
So, the question now is, how did the body get from the art room to the stage?
How the body was moved.
The murder took place in the third floor art room, but the body was found in the quad.
It must have been quite a chore moving the body all that way.
Not at all. There's a maintenance area and storehouse right outside the art room. And a cart used to carry balls around was found there.
Oh, I think I've seen one of those before. But that's a pretty big one.
A jumbo jar, big enough to fit a person, or a body in it. The defendant dropped the body from the art room window, then moved it with the cart. That is how a sky school girl could easily move a body all by herself.
You don't say!
Objection!
A body dropped from 3 stories up, with show signs of massive blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that voice at all. Oh, no. For me, Clavier is always going to be sound like nice and cool like this, you know, composed, everything perfectly in control of him. That may be true, but... Objection, dumbass. You fail to account for the large high-jumping mat in the storehouse. Anybody dropped onto such a mat would show no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes. It's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings. Pero qué mierda es esta, sí. Quite the crafty killer. In an attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club, they moved the body to the quad, where it would be an easy shot from the club room. Then the killer faked the murder weapon by inserting an arrow into the old stab wound.
Sounds like he has only high praise for Ginny's script.
Were there any further arguments from defense? Nope. It seemed like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too. Time for the finale then. Your verdict, did you please, Frolin Judge?
Huh? Oh, right, that's me. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Jennifer Woods. Wait a second. Even if this is just a mock trial of a mock trial, I don't want to declare Jenny guilty.
Yeah, perhaps that's not such a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Besides, it's about time I get back to my investigation.
Thanks, Kichu. A little run through of the mock trial cleared up quite a few things.
Mock trial script added to the court record. Talk tongue, baby. The prosecution's already got a witness-sized up too.
That was quick. Prosecutor Blackwell's almost too good.
Okay. Huh. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. Interesting. ¿He vuelto y Clavier no está golpeando paredes? Sí, muy raro todo. Lo malo es que Nameless se ha ido un momento y justo ha aparecido Clavier. You're sure in a helpful mood today, Prosecutor Gavin. Well, like I said, I just want to catch whoever killed Professor Corti. And there's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two. Oh. Anyway, I want to say goodbye, as I'm sure I will be seeing you later. Ya decía que Nameless estaba muy callado, sí. No! Don't go!
I always thought prosecutors were all rather a scary bunch. But Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice.
Yeah, he's not so bad as prosecutors go. We should get back to investigating too. We don't have nearly enough information yet.
And we also have to tell Mr. Wright that we accepted Jenny's case.
Right. Looks like we have our work cut out for us. Oh, el piano. Hear that piano, chat. That's a good piano. That's a very good piano. The most prominent feature of this case is how closely it resembles the script. Dios mío, tengo que decirle a Nameless que ha venido Clavier y se la ha perdido. Un segundo. Ay. Ya se lo he dicho. Tenemos que hacer el meme de The Rock. Exacto. Nameless goes out for like 5 minutes. The rest of chat, Clavier came by today and punched like 50 walls. Está pensando lo mismo, a pesar más adelante durante todo el caso. Nice. Eso es lo que me gusta a mí. The most prominent feature of this case is how closely... That makes it a tough one because we have to have a firm understanding of them both.
No sweat. We can reenact the mock trial as many times as we want by reading the script. I'll take it out in the court record and commit it to memory later.
Good. I bet the script and the mock trial are going to be the centerpiece of the real trial. Make sure you know them inside and out.
Yes, sir, Mr. Justice. Yes, sir.
Misma neurona, Mark. Misma neurona. Mr. Justice? Careful, I could get used to that. Actually, I'm going to read it. A body with a protruding arrow was found in the quad, but the murder weapon was an O. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. The actual murder scene was the art room, where traces of blood were found on the floor. How the body was moved. The body was dropped from the third floor art room to the maintenance area below. A mat was laid out to cushion the fall. A bolt cut from the storehouse was then used to move the body into the stage. Why the body was moved? The archery club's room had a good view of the quad. The body was moved to the quad to make it look like an archery club member had shot the victim with an arrow. Things to prepare. All buy with school festival funds. Get from hardware store. Arrow. If I borrow one from the archery club, it could give away part of the script's plot. To be determined. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. It's not... like... It says it will be a red one, but she's wearing green. Mario and Luigi? And dun, 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 dun. The investigation.
Apollo, any advice on how to investigate this case?
Oh, start by interviewing people about the basic facts.
Interview people. Got it. Hey, you there. What can you tell me about the...
Whoa, hold on, Athena. The trial's tomorrow, so try to limit it to people with some relation to the case.
Okay, got it. Limit the interview poll.
Take a note of that, Stark. ¿Qué pasa conmigo? Right. You might also want to take it down a notch. Otherwise, you will be dead by tomorrow. Take a note of what?
He wants me to calm down? At a time like this? Juni's fate rests in my hands. I just have to win this one.
¿Que haga el qué? Sí, vale, el script. El script, cierto. Qué puto. Vale, chat, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. This is the perfect moment to leave it, right before we start the investigation. So... I'm going to leave this tweet just in the background. Vale, gente. Vale, no. Troste sin hija, sí, la verdad que sí. GG, exacto. Supuestamente Stater habría directo ahora, ¿no? Me quiere sonar que sí. Es por esperarle a que abra directo o no. Now, supposedly Stater was going to open stream now, so I'm waiting for him to open. Because I said that I would be rating them. Venga, Stater, where are you? A las 7. Sí, pero es que ya son las 7. En España ya son las 7. Pam. Bye everyone, entendible, sí. Pues nada, vamos a esperar un poquito. We're going to wait a little bit for Sater to open stream. In the meantime, I'm going to explain something. I think I'm going to cut down on streams lately. So, next week, we'll be playing on Friday and Sunday. Friday will be for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and Sunday will be for Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Básicamente, creo que voy a quitar los miércoles de los directos, porque últimamente me siento un poco saturado. Entonces, vamos a seguir con Mario y Luigi en los viernes y con Apollo Justice en los domingos, como siempre. Y los miércoles, pues me los tomaré de descanso, principalmente. Voy a escribirle. A ver si empezar. ¿Dónde estás? Dale, sí. Es que es más un poco para ver si tengo un poco más de tiempo para otros proyectos que quiero hacer, principalmente escribir. Porque llevo como una temporada que quiero escribir, pero no le saco tiempo, o cuando le saco tiempo estoy muy cansado. Entonces, quizás si me tomo los miércoles para mí, me vendría bien esas 3 horitas. Bueno, chat, ¿cómo estáis vosotros mientras tanto? Como... Knight, ¿te encuentras mejor ya del resfriado? Bueno, de la gripe B, no es un resfriado cualquiera. Buah, el meme de The Rock, hay que hacérselo, Pero literal, literal. Me pasa, tú tómate los descansos que necesitas. Gracias, gracias, gente. La verdad es que me da un poco de miedo tomarme el descanso. No sé, era un miedo irracional. Yo lo sé perfectamente, más que nadie. Que era irracional, pero era como... No quiero decepcionaros, ¿sabéis? Ese tipo de miedos tontos. Pero sí, la verdad. Que va, sigue igual. Z está con la garganta fatal, pero al menos ha desbloqueado el bug de tragar por otro lado. Vale. Ay, poco a poco. Espero que pronto se os pase, eso sí. Es que la gripe B es durísima. La Yaya, tú de la gripe B, ¿qué recomiendas hacer? O sea, tú que sabes un poco del tema. Nada de excepción, aquí estamos todos igual. Vale, vale. Gracias, gente. Thank you so much, everyone. Es que la Yaya es enfermero, entonces podría decir algo para ayudar, quizás. Cada vez que quiero hacer berseria me pasa algo. Dios mío, te entiendo perfectamente. Por cierto, este Sweet Jazz del tema de Apolo, buenísimo. ¿Puedes verlo un poco? Ahí. Vale, lo que voy a hacer es dejar de grabar, eso sí. I'm going to stop recording here. Thank you for being here, everyone, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.